This was supposed to be the last episode of this podcast ever. For months, I was planning that today was going to be the very last day that this podcast would ever continue, that it would cease to exist afterwards. And that might come as a little bit of a shock, a little bit of a surprise. We've been having so much fun on here. I have been having so much fun on here. Or so it seems, because behind the sheen... Okay, anyways. No, first off, before I get into this big explanation of where I'm at physically right now, where the fuck am I, and also where this podcast is at, we got to take it back. I've been doing this podcast every single week, minus literally 1 week, for the past 4 years. And now, mind you, this is not a difficult thing at all. I set up my iPad, I press record button, I yap for 30 minutes, and then I fucking upload. That's the extent of it. It is not difficult. I want you to carry in your mind throughout this whole podcast episode. It's not strenuous on me. I'm not stressed about it. There's been times I'm an inkling, 1%, a little bit stressed about it, but okay. So I've been doing it since 2020. It used to be called I Almost Died. So when I first started this podcast, it was with a studio reached out. I can't even fucking remember. I can't remember anything prior to 2021, but either they reached out or the people that I was working with reached out, and they were like, would you like to make a podcast? And this was peak podcast gold rush, where everyone and their mother still is making a fucking podcast. We need Joe Biden to step in and he's a slave, but we need Joe Biden to step in and make a fucking 10-year moratorium on making new podcasts. If you if you have ever thought to yourself with your buddy yeah, we should make a podcast, we don't need more. And I'm adding to the problem. So I made one, and I didn't want to just call the Ben of the Week podcast. I wanted to make it something, I don't know, fun and silly and, cut through the mold of what's been done. So it was called I Almost Died, and I thought how fun would it be to make a podcast where it's just near-death experience stories, because those are always so fun. I love when people are like, did you know I almost died one time? And then they have the craziest fucking story ever. And I had a bunch. I had a relatively high amount of near-death stories because I've almost fucking died a lot. So I was like, you know what? We're going to make this about near-death experiences, and every single episode is going to be a new one. And then, oh, fucking shocker, I ran out of them after 8. So the first 2 years of the podcast where it was this theme, I Almost Died, it kind of just went off the rails. I would just yap about fucking whatever, but it was still called I Almost Died, which, is the case with a lot of podcasts. It might be themed something, and then they just talk about something else all the time, and it's not even on themes. But anyways, it was very not misguided, but there was no direction to it. It made no fucking sense. And so then, in 2022, I think, maybe 2021, fuck. Where does the time go? Sorry, there's people outside my apartment right now, literally 5 people taking lead paint out of the walls, and they can 100% hear me, so that's awesome. In 2022, I decided it was time for a rebrand for it, and we went with Drama Mama. I thought it'd be fun to be a non-serious drama podcast. This was kind of at the peak of TikTok Room and TikTok Insiders. Those accounts were so fucking fun, and previously I didn't really care about TikTok drama or anything like that. But I don't know, just something about the drama of 2021 to 2022 TikTok was so fucking funny, and I wanted to, I don't know, just chime in and have my little fucking part. Also, I had seen I had seen so much drama firsthand, and I have so much fucking tea on people, and I was like, I'm gonna let it all spill, Tana Mojo style. And then I fucking got scared and didn't do that, and also, it's not my fucking place, so why would I do that in the first place? So, if you've watched this podcast, it's a mixture. You know, sometimes there's like drama stuff that I actually want to talk about, and I'll talk about it. And then other times it's just me fucking yapping, and there's like, it's like, why is this podcast called Drama Mama? There's like, you're not talking about drama, you're talking about fucking nothing. Each episode I end with like a little talking, or I'll read the comments and like read someone's drama out. So, you know, I stayed on fucking theme that way. But even after that, I'd forget. So that's where we are at in the present day. And all this time, as I mentioned earlier, it was with a company, and I am now free from that company. The contract ended like a week ago, and now it is mine. It is my podcast. No one fucking touches my podcast. What does that mean? In the before times, in the Old Testament of the Drama Mama Bible, I had no say in any ads that were really put on the podcast. I distinctly remember one time, so they would send me like a sheet of paper, not of paper, a fucking email. What am I saying? They would send me an email like a few weeks before an episode, and they would say, these are the ads you're doing. This is what you have to read. And I would have to say, okay. And at first I was like excited, like, oh, I've never gotten ads before. So it was like a fun experience to be like, we are sponsored by la 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 la. And then I would just read it. And they would, okay, so say for whatever brand it was going to be, they would send me the stuff. Like, so, you know, for like the little stuff you put in your water, like it's actually Yummersville, and I would fucking drink it. And the other thing where like you would find a fucking doctor. I found a fucking doctor. Like, that was all real. But there were fucking times where I would open that goddamn email and I'd look at it and I'd say, oh, what's this? Adam and Eve sponsorship? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not kidding. I opened my email one day and they wanted me to promote fucking Adam and Eve dildos. Like, not even a hi, hello, good morning. It's just like, here's your fucking dildo ad to read, okay? Go talk about how good Adam and Eve freaking Rose toys are. And so, like, I would literally have to, like, reach out to, I'd have to, like, send, like, multiple emails and be like, I'm not doing this. What do you do? What do you mean? What do you mean, Adam and... So that was issue number one. Issue number two was, if you have ever listened to this podcast on Spotify, which, by the way, let me fucking start by saying, they haven't given me the password to the Spotify account. So I have full control of, like, the YouTube channel for Drama Mama, and I always have. I've never seen the Spotify fucking password. I have zero clue how many people listen to this on Spotify. I don't know. I've never heard the number. I can't log in, so I don't know how to upload this to Spotify yet. So I'm like begging and pleading for them to like give me the password, and then I'll put it on Spotify. So for now, we fucking suffer. And you have to watch this on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. And the other ones, if you listen on Google Podcast. Oh no, that's just YouTube now. They merged them. So I'll get those passwords, hopefully. But if you have ever listened to the podcast on Spotify, which I tried once, it is fucking crazy. If it's a 30-minute episode, I would send over these 30-minute episodes, and I'd look on Spotify, and I'd be like, why the fuck are they 45 minutes? What? Like, whoa, what happened there? Like, what are you putting in there? And they would put in, like, 15 minutes of, not the ads where like, I would be reading them, but just random fucking ads. It'd be like, are you the goddamn victim of Camp Lejeune lead poisoning? Then go to this link, or like these fucking crazy ads. And they would just throw them in there. Like, it was really like fucking peppered in, like goddamn, like, and once again, no control over those either. I would like reach out and be like, hey y'all, can we not do this many ads? It's kind of fucking crazy. And they would be like, oh no, we have to do this amount. And I had no say in it. So. And, I probably can't say. I was going to say how much they took out of the revenue from those ads. But I definitely can't say that. So. And now I'm free. So about like half a year ago, I told them, like, we are not renewing this contract. Like, I'm out. Like, let me out, please. And now I'm out, and now it's mine. And I'm faced with this, the paralysis of choice. I can do fucking anything with this podcast now. I could get like a little studio, make it all professional. I could end it, as I was planning on doing for a while. So this was what was the running plan for months. I was gonna at VidCon, I was gonna do like a live. Well, VidCon was like, hey, we're gonna do a live podcast episode. I was like, sure. So I was gonna do like a fun little like farewell thing there and say like, hey y'all, it's done. Pack it up while there. And then I started telling people that. I was like, I'm ending it. And obviously, this podcast is not the Joe Rogan Experience or something. Like, it's not a big podcast, but it's like a fun little like this is us. Like, we're in like our little circle. When your circle's small, but you're fucking crazy. So I started telling people, some people that I work with, and I started, like, hearing from people. They're like, no, why are you ending it? I love this podcast. And I was like, whoa, I, like, forgot. Like, for a second, so selfishly, I forgot that their bitches are listening to this. Because this is, like, genuinely my app session. This is, like, my therapy session. But holy fuck, like, I do be uploading this to YouTube.com. So, there's that. And overwhelmingly, the response I was getting was like, don't fucking end it, you idiot. What are you doing? Now, if you're thinking, why would you want to end it? Here's the thing. There's obviously the things that came with it being with that company and me having like no control over like things like the ads, having to read fucking dildo ads. There's that. There is the part that involves like doing it for 4 years straight, with the only break being when I was pretending to be kidnapped by the fucking vegan teacher. That was the one time I was like, y'all, I'm gonna shit this one out this week. Can you fucking hear them drilling? Oh my God. They're drilling lead paint out of the walls. We'll get to where the fuck I am in like a little bit. But, so there was that. Getting, maybe not burnt out, because once again, it's not fucking hard to do. At all. At fucking all. But more so looking back and be like, damn, 4 years of yapping. What the fuck? Also, what have I said in those 4 years? Is something going to come and like bite me in the ass? Like, I don't know. I'm scared. So, I feel like 4 years is a good amount of time. Maybe it's time to wrap it up. And then the other thing was like, I don't really want to talk about drama all the fucking time. There was a time where it was entertaining, and that time has largely passed. I largely don't care about most drama, and I'm also very much out of the fucking loop. I don't know anything that's going on TikTok. What the fuck is Haktua? So, I would find myself sometimes actively looking for drama to talk about. I'm like, how fucking stupid is that? Like, and like, oh, what people are fucking fighting with each other? Like, it felt so dumb. So, I kind of started to not like the concept. So, I was like, fuck it, I'll just end it. I will just end it, and then that'll be that. But then talking to people, I thought, no. There's got to be a way forward, a path forward. So I thought, listen, I'm not ending it. I'm not going no fucking where, baby. We're staying right here. But I'm going to take a break. And before you fucking get your little pennies and twists, a week. I just need, give me a week, God. Give me a week. I want to just revamp it, have some time to think about what I have some ideas. Like, I'm not like soul searching, like, fuck, what am I going to do next? No, I know what I'm going to do. I just need to decide between two ideas. And I'll just say them. So the first idea is just kind of pushing on as follows, but there's pretty much no ads, and I can yap about anything, and I might even just make it like before I have to like cater so much to like thumbnails and like making fucking clickbaity titles like the TikToker that tried to blow up this earth, like shit like that. Maybe just like posting them, and it's like Drama Mama episode 89, and like fucking leaving it at that. So that's option one, just keeping going, but keeping it as bare bones as possible. Option two is that, but plus using the channel for more things. Almost using the Drama Mama channel as like a second channel. And what would I post on the second channel? You fucking wonder. I've always wanted to do like video essays, longer kind of like deep dives on topics that, I can't just yap about it. Like, I want to give like visuals. I want to show examples, pieces of media, shit like that. It'll be like more edited. So that's option two. And I really want to do that. I want to just fucking play and have fun with this channel. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do option two. So, fucking long story short about that, I have freedom now. I'm very grateful to have freedom. I'm also very grateful for the people who worked on the podcast back when it was with the company, because they were all very awesome. There's just some decisions made by I don't even fucking know who that, yeah, so I'm not going no fucking where. You can't get rid of me. I'm like a goddamn roach. I'm like a goddamn vermin. And I hope, and now that you heard that you almost fucking lost me forever, you will fucking appreciate me a little bit more. So where am I right now? Second fucking question you might have. Welcome to my first apartment ever. That is mine. 24-year-old man gets an apartment by himself for the first time fucking ever. Breaking news. So my whole life I've like lived with people, obviously like my parents growing up until I was 18. Then when I was 18, I moved in with one of my high school friends for like a year. And then that shit was too expensive. So sorry. I'm getting the fucking timeline mixed up. Once again, I don't remember anything prior to 2021. Sorry, fuck. Okay, so I moved out when I was 18, lived with my friend, and then this was like 2019, and I was working at Bubba Gump, and then TikTok stuff started happening. I kind of started staying in LA a lot more. And then and then the fucking pandemic happened, and then I went back to my mom's basement for a goddamn year. And then I eventually fully moved in full time with one of my friends in LA, and we were well, there was like 3 of us. I had 2 roommates, and then there was one. And now in 2024, I have my goddamn own apartment. This is her, everyone. This fucking process nearly brought me to tears so many times. Took like 3 months. God damn it. 3 fucking months. But I have it. And it's a very scary feeling because I've never fucking lived alone. I have this like simmering anxiety that I'm gonna go fucking insane and go crazy. Right now it is as empty as can goddamn be. I just got a mattress a couple days ago. Before that, I was sleeping on the fucking concrete floor on like a camping mattress. Not even a mattress, it was just like a mat. So I have a bed now, and we're moving up. I will get furniture one day. I do have a PC and a monitor on my kitchen counter because I don't have a table, but it's coming together. Please fucking trust. It was time for me to like become an adult. Like so much of my life I've been, I don't know, like living with other people. And it's a very different experience when you live with other people because, yes, you have like some freedom, but you don't have complete freedom. Like here, I could go into the kitchen like butt-ass naked, cook the stinkiest fucking dish ever, and it'd be fine. Or like I can leave, okay, I'm like saying like all the slob things I can do now, like all the like slob freedoms that I just like unlock. Not that I'm not gonna do that, but it's like the freedom to do it. God bless him, my old roommate, he would like play video games, like play Apex Legends until like 3 a.m. And sometimes like I would not be able to sleep because of it. And then adversely, I would wake up at like 7 in the morning and like start doing shit and like cook breakfast and wake his ass up. So there was that. And now I have people outside drilling fucking holes into the wall to get rid of lead in the walls because this building was built in the fucking 1800s. And that's my new wake-up alarm. But I have it, and I'm very excited. It really, I was talking to my friend Jazzy because she's going through a similar moving transitional period, and we were like fucking scared, just like having a little anxiety-filled call, and we were like, oh, it's like so different. Like when you think about moving out and like living alone, like you know it's gonna be different, but it really is different. Like it's so much when you're actually in it and you've moved, and all of a sudden like the place that you sleep, there's no one else there, and you're just alone in it. And you're fully responsible for everything in it. And it's scary a little bit. But, oh, there's also the added thing that I'm in a new city. Thousands of miles away. So that's new. I just have to get the fuck out of LA. It's so fucking fake that LA's fine. And I'll be back lots. I still have a bedroom in that place, so there's that. But I'm more or less starting from scratch here. So I came to this apartment with like a suitcase and a backpack, and we're just fucking going from there, and we're gonna see how it goes. And it's going fine. It's going fine so far. I will say the echo of my voice on this apartment is kind of fucking scary. I don't like how empty it is. I have like this little bedroom right here where it's like a little bit enclosed, so I don't feel as crazy, but you know, it's, so where I used to be in LA was like, you had to drive fucking everywhere to get anywhere. There was like pretty much, I mean, it's LA, there's like no public transit. I lived in a food desert, so like any kind of like grocery store or restaurant was like a full mile away. And now I have access to so much stuff from walking. It is amazing. It's truly fucking amazing. Like, living in a walkable city will change your life. And now I'm here. I don't really, I guess you'll just see as this place comes together, if it fucking comes together. Getting this mattress in here was like such a nightmare. You have to get like all this stuff when you move furniture into this building. Like, you have to get like insurance for like the 10 minutes it takes to fucking move a piece of furniture into this apartment. Like, I promise this mattress is not going to topple the fucking building over. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So, I'm here. It's going to take a while to decorate this motherfucker. I don't even know how I'm going to decorate it. I bought all these flags for fun because I like flags, and I think I'll hang them up. So we'll see. And with that being said, let's read this week's drama. Oh, you thought we were getting rid of that? You thought we were done doing this week's drama, you fucking idiot. Also, before we get into the drama, I should fucking mention that I accidentally uploaded last week's podcast episode to my main channel. And I've always had that fear that I'm going to fucking do that. And I finally did it. My big dumbass. So, anyways, this week's drama. If you want me to read your drama on a future episode of this podcast, comment it down below on the YouTube video version of this podcast. Oh, wait, there's no other fucking version because I don't have the password to Spotify. Drama. So this guy has been liking my friend for like weeks and told his friends and family they were dating, but they actually never were. And he even started listening to her playlists. He set his passcode to her name and has millions of FaceTime pictures in an album in his photos called My Girl, heart emoji. What the fuck? He's going to snap one day and he's going to take her hostage. So, get her away. That is psychotic behavior. That's actually psychotic behavior. It's so scary. Yeah, maybe tell her to set him straight. Be like, we are nothing. You are nothing. You're fucking nothing to me. You'll never be anything. Maybe not that harsh, but best of luck with that, man. And with that all being said, thank you truly for supporting this podcast. I'm excited for this new chapter that's gonna feel pretty much completely the same, but different, but the same. And I love y'all. I'll see you next Wednesday. We're not fucking I won't see this next Wednesday. I'm taking a 1 week break. I'll see you the Wednesday after next Wednesday, okay? Love ya. Love ya. Bye.